Good morning, everybody. It's Sixwheelin Pop-Up in Grizzly Mountain. It's our live stream we're calling it episode 2. I had to start giving episode numbers, I guess, because otherwise we can keep track. It's not really an episode, but an event. So anyhow, here we are. Still building our farm here in Grizzly Mountain. We made a lot of progress, as you all may know, if you've been subscribed and watching the videos. And following the live streams. If you haven't, hey, think about it, and if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it very much. I'm glad to have you along. I know nobody's observing yet, but as we just began, but you know, for somebody playing this back, they'll know what was going on this episode number 2. I'm creating a new field to plant some wheat, and with that wheat we will of course have more straw for the cows, and I'm going to get some chickens. I've decided we'll go ahead and get some chickens, and I'm still contemplating I may still go get me some pigs and raise some bacon. So we'll see about that. That'd be the last thing we do in regard to animals. But I got to get some more crops in the ground if I'm going to do anything like that. So with that, I want to welcome everybody along. I'm not going to stream a real long time, but we're going to stream long enough to get this done, because on farm time it's 16:42, so we got about an hour and a half of daylight. Hello there, Reaper. How you doing, my friend? Happy Saturday to you. I hope you're doing well. We're going to, like I said, make a new field here for wheat. And then I'm going to get me, that'll give me some more straw, and then I'm going to get me some chickens. Figure we'll raise some chickens, get some eggs, go along with our horses. That's the other thing about this field. We'll do one round of wheat, and then we'll probably just go oats, because I think I'm going to go all in with the horses. Good. I'm glad you're good, Reaper. Thank you. I'm doing pretty good today. I'm feeling pretty good, thanks. Thank goodness. I'm you know, some days things don't work too good for me, but today everything seems to be working so far so good. I made the missus and I a nice breakfast, and had some farmer men's food. Had a bacon sandwich. Actually, I didn't have a bacon sandwich. We had bacon, eggs, and hash browns, some toast and OJ. It was real good, and so that'll fill us up for the day. And she's out the door off helping family with, she does the taxes for everybody, you know, and it's tax time, so she's off taking care of taxes. And myself, I'm going to be working some more on this farm. I am chipper because, you know, I really like this farm. This is the most fun I've had playing Farming Simulator, because I mean, you really had to work things out and sit and figure out what you want to do, you know. And sometimes I just have to close the thing down and sit back, and later on it'll hit me as to what I want to do. So, because when you just sit here staring at it, sometimes you end up doing something you don't really want to do. So I just take my time, and sure enough, I think things are coming together pretty darn good here. Like I said, I'm going to make some more fields, and where it looks more like a farm instead of a golf course. And or some kind of camping grounds place, you know, KOA camping ground or something, you know. But anyhow, we're going to get that done, get some wheat in the ground before the sun sets, and then that'll get us through the stream, and then hopefully my energy will hold up, and I'll be able to work some more things out here. You remember yesterday morning there, Reaper, we had $11,000 in the bank. And yesterday we got up to 150,000. I took 100,000 of that and paid the bank, and now I'm back up to 145,000. This morning I hauled a bunch of trees. We had to clear this area out of trees, and I hauled some late yesterday as well. So anyhow, I got back up to 145,000, and that's what yeah, you make some good money with these trees here, man. It's a good business. So that's why I said it's going to be pretty doggone good farm. I think we're going to have some, sell milk and raise some horses. And those babies, are $50,000 a head after you get them all raised up the way, you're supposed to. With a $5,000 investment, each one 50 grand. That's good turnaround. that's good profit. So I have two of them that are 3/4 of the way there, and we have two that we just started with. So eventually we'll get up to the maximum of 8 in the pen there, and I figured since the two I have, old Freckles and Pablo there, they're getting close to time to be sent back, for sale. So now I got Jake and Gene we're working on over there. Stumpy hasn't run off. He's been doing well. Took care of him this morning. And what else? I guess that's about it. Got up early and watched Mr. and Mrs. Ozzy's stream for a while. Then put on the coffee and then went about, like I said, the breakfast and all. So anyhow, that's been a busy day. Oh, good. You got the FS19 again. Good. Good deal. And hopefully it won't be too long. You end up with that Mercury Farm map. That'll be nice. And, I don't know. I've seen on the PC version, of that Mercury Farms. I watch Farmer Men and Golf Cart Jockeys shenanigans over there on the PC, and they've got some awesome vehicles and sheds and what have you. And I don't know if we're going to have all that kind of cool stuff. I got a feeling that a lot of that is the mods from, Ford PC. I don't think you're going to get, like they got the Ford trucks and Chevy trucks and Dodge Ram trucks and all that stuff. I don't think we're going to have access to that even once Mercury Farms hits the console. But maybe I'll be surprised. That would be great if they do. Yeah, it's PC mods, right? Yeah. That's a shame because that would be nice if they could do that for the console. I don't know the ins and outs of that, so it must be kind of hard to do since they don't do it. But anyhow, it's all well and good. I'd look at getting a PC if I just, like I said, I've had them before and all the maintenance on them and junk. I'm just like, no, thanks. No, thank you. Been there, done it. End up having to clean up your hard drive, delete the hard drive, reload all the software and crap all the time, and virus problems. And oh, Lord, there's such a headache. Yeah, but then wouldn't they have the license? If they have a license It doesn't the same hold true for PC or no? PC has mods from loads of websites. Oh, okay. Well, that explains that. That explains that. Well, I guess if you want that stuff, you can go get a PC. uh, if I was about 15 years younger, um, I might go do that. But this stage of things and everything the way it is, I'll just stick with my console here and have a plenty good time with it. Yeah, right. Yep, that's right. You make the choice of putting it on there or not. You're right. But you know what? I would pick the dumb ones. I would pick the bad ones. That's my luck. You know, I'd pick the bad ones. Like I said, then I'd be sitting around all the time trying to fix this stupid thing. So like I said, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm happy with the console too. I'm just the game got a lot better over the last month. Once we started getting more mods and made it to where you could do some more of the game. You could do a little more stuff with the maps. Yeah, that's what I say. Those doggone computers can really take up a lot of your time. You end up doing computer maintenance more than you get to play anything. And then you got to make sure you got enough RAM and all that for it to be fast enough to play and without dragging. And I don't know how many times I went and got more RAM to add to my laptops back when I used to run them. Always wanted more RAM. Yes, indeed. You're right. Me too, buddy. Me too. I squared this off for the meantime, but I'm going to go clear over where you see that other off to the right there where that brown, where I dug up the dirt there. That's where this field's going to. And I hope that's big enough to get a decent yield out of here. I've been finding out these fields, they can look big, but they're not necessarily so big as far as yield goes. I've been surprised. Well, it'll be neat to see what I get out of the big field across the street there that we did, that I combined them. This will be the first, when that pops, that'll be the first harvest of the combined fields, and I'm hoping, um, I gave it everything it's supposed to do to it, all the treatments and stuff, so hopefully I get a good yield off of it this time. It's all oats over there. So I'm going to have straw out the wazoo, and I got to get grass. I planted grass over there. You can see the grass, and then I planted. I don't know if I showed you, if you've seen the. Yeah, fertilizing the heck out of everything. What was it over here at the? Yeah, I also planted grass. Oops, took a wrong turn. Ah, surprise, surprise. Right. Why do I always do that? There it is. This area here, where I cleared the trees. This is all planted. Um, well, this is just grass. That's all this is. This is going to be grass for now. That's all I put in there. So of course I can put whatever in there, but I just was going with grass, and I fertilize everything, and That's why I got the big rig over here. um, I got this big boy here for the fertilizing, and I got my sprayer, and yeah, we just fertilize the heck out of everything. I ain't so sure I might even fertilize Stumpy. I mean, sure, we'll find out. It was an accident, but he got too close. But the sheep are putting out a lot of wool too, man. I got nearly 3 pallets already, in what amounts to, I believe, just 2 full farm days. So yeah, they do. And so yeah, I think I got darn near a minute ago. I had darn near 3 pallets. Oh, there is a third one right there. So there's one, and there's 2 here. So there's 3,000 liters of wool. I don't know what the price they're paying over at the spinnery for that. I haven't looked. Oh, 2,000. Ah, well, there's $6,000 sitting over there. Yep, working on the 4th one now. So there's $6,000 sitting over there. I can go cash in, I suppose, before the price drops. Oh, I hate when this misses that little bit right there. I think I cut that corner too tight. That's what happens. There. I think I take that corner too tight, and then the plow lifts up and misses a little bit there. Huh. By the time I get done with this farm, I should be a master plowman. So not yet. So I watched a video of our friend Tiny 426 there. He's up on the mountain here, and yeah, I know what you mean about that, Reaper. But as I've done it, if you just don't get in a hurry, if you're not in a super big hurry, you'll have a blast. So the more you can just relax and envision it and watch it all take shape, it's crazy. Even it's just a doggone game, but you really get you really get a sense of pride in what the heck you put together, man. Whereas the other ones, it's all there, and it's just a redundant thing you're doing. So this is kind of a neat way to go, I think. Yeah, it's like, what's the hurry, It's not real money I'm making. I'm not gonna win a free trip if I hurry up and plant something. So, that's what I'm saying. I just been finding that it's been kind of not calm and relaxing, and everything just slowing down and putting this baby together. I sit and I look at it, and I take an aerial view there and look around, and, think about, well, maybe this here, maybe that there, it's kind of neat. But don't get me wrong, I like to play the other maps too, where they, because some of those are pretty cool, that are already put together. The Mercury Farm on 17, I mean, that was when that came out, I remember that was neat, because the way you just uh, get on those icons and hit a button and all of a sudden these buildings start popping up in front of you. I remember thinking that was pretty nifty stuff there. So I like those kind of fields too, or those kind of maps. And when you think about it, everybody lately, the way they've been playing is all the maps that are already made. Everybody messes them up with landscaping anyway. I mean, everybody makes their own version of them anyway. You see here what's happening to me? I keep having this happen. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I wish I knew. I can go around this thing 100 times, turning the tractor, and I would never hit it unless I back up and come back at it this way. It's so weird. And I've done it. I've sat there and gone around 3 or 4 times thinking I'm going to hit it this time around, and I miss. All right, I'll go over here. We're not quite done. Got this section over here to finish. The pole looks a bit thin. Oh, you mean that tree? Yeah, that's a tree. Yeah, that's a skinny tree. Is that what you're talking about? You talking about the tree here? Or are you talking? Oh, the plow. Yeah, it is weird. I don't. It's not extended. It's just. Hey, I spell it the way you did the first time. That's how I've always known it to be spelled. That's how we spelled it in Kansas, man. See, I would pronounce that second way. I would pronounce that ploof. Yeah, I don't know. It stays real stiff, doesn't it? The back end of this plow. I don't. Doesn't seem to. Let me turn this plow around. As a matter of fact, going back the other way now. Yeah, it doesn't seem to. Like those red ones that we get. Excuse me. Now they. They seem more flexible, but there is a joint right there. I mean, there's a. And right here is where it should bend and stuff, but it sure doesn't seem to. Does it? Not always, anyway. So I don't know. It's weird. Very, very weird. Excuse me. I guess in a way I kind of like it because it didn't wander on me and wipe out something when I'm doing creating the fields. But I kind of cut that. I think I can take this out a little more than I did. Now the more I look at it, I'm gonna do this right here. I'm gonna take a little more of this. I don't have to leave that much. Get just a little more shape to it here. Yeah, exactly. And I hate it when I mess up with this thing, because boy, you can sure jack your field up in a hurry. And I get nervous along the edge of the road, because I've done maps where I hit the pavement, and then my seeder, whatever, gets there, and then before you know it, oh, see, now I'm starting to get. See, I gotta watch it here now. Getting carried away. Getting carried away. Okay, pick that back up. See, I got off a little bit there, but I can fix that with the one of the good tricks I know now is to simply get out the paintbrush if I mess up much. If I get out of the lines, man, I can just come back over here and do a little painting. Get the right color here and oh crap. Now I came in a little too far. Let's do it this way. See, the problem I have is my thumb wanders a little bit. When I'm hitting this doggone stick. Oh, stang. See what I mean? Oh, drat. I hate that. Oh, mercy. Do I hate that. So anyhow, you can touch it up with this baby like that, and then, but now I got to get back over here and redo that some kind of way. Oh boy, let's see. Thanks, Tiny. How you doing? Okay, well, I hope you have a good day at work, man. Oh, you got me on the radio. Wow. Okay, I'll get my radio voice going there. Hey, everybody. Very good. Thank you, Tiny. I was just telling him I was watching you on your Grizzly Mountain map, and I saw you're up there with that. Heck, you're up there with that little New Holland skid loader, man, with a stump grinder on there. I thought, oh boy, you're really going the hard way up there. And you were up there, man. Tiny's way up in that mountain. Trying to edge this just so. Now I'm starting to get in trouble there. I can see it. May have to grab that smaller plow and fix this off here. I might make it. There you go. That's good enough. Close enough for government work, man. Okay. I wonder. Boy, I don't know. Dare I? Do I dare? I don't know, man. I'm going to turn this plow again. See, now I'm starting to see things. I'm like, okay. Could maybe do that a little better here. Yeah, that's a little bit of it takes a while to stump that, or get those stumps down, I noticed. I was like, man, you got more patience than me. Okay. There we go. I think that looks better. What do you think, Reaper? You think that looks better? I think it looks better. What did I just do? I'll lift it again. I think that looks better. Turn back around here. Turn the plow back. Yeah, it's a little ragged right there, but close enough. I'd be afraid. I'd be up there falling off that hill, Tiny. I just know I would. I just know it. I don't have. That's the kind of luck I'd have. I really like that New Holland skid loader, though. I use. Oh, you did? Excuse me. Every once in a while, I got a mute, and got a cough that sneaks up on me sometimes, and is not the most wonderful thing to sit and listen to. So I try to hurry up, get my mic muted when I know that's coming. Anyhow, that New Holland, I like that thing, that skid loader. I use it on the my Ravenport sheep farm. I love having it to go back and I've got 4 sheep pastures there, and I use it to put the food back, the grass back in the food tray there, which is still just the thing I don't get, really. They're standing in grass, and I got to get grass and put it in the thing. Serve it up in a bowl. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe they really do that. Farmers don't really do that, do they? For the sheep? I think all you gotta do is stick some water out there, and they should be good to go. I think I'd have to serve up the grass in a bowl when they're standing there and it's all over the place. I guess you got to have something to do with them. So they made it, I guess, put some grass in this bowl there. Cows too. I mean, you're busting your hump to make that TMR, and they're in a pasture of grass, and you gotta, even after all the fuss and expense of getting all the TMR put together and what have you, you still gotta get some grass and put in there. I'm like, are you serious? I would tell them to go get their own grass. But then you don't get the 100% production, so I always go get the grass. I just follow the directions. Whether they make sense or not. Oop. So, hey, Tiny, you're in Connecticut, yeah? Are you, excuse me, just a minute. Sorry about that. Are you a Patriots fan up there in Connecticut? Because if you are, I won't say what I was getting ready to say. I like to be sensitive to everyone's things, you know. I am not a Patriots fan. I am, in fact, a Chiefs fan, so you might kind of know where I was going there. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that makes it okay then. Because I was just, I won't say shocked, but perhaps surprised at the mess that the owner of the Patriots got himself into. Nothing seems to shock me anymore. Well, I used to watch football a whole lot more than I do. And I love baseball. That's just, I just always have. My generation, we grew up with the baseball and the football. I was 8 or 9 the last time the Chiefs were in the Super Bowl. Yeah, man, Robert Kraft, he is messed up, and that just brings me to my rant, you know. But he gets special favors, and so does that little quarterback of his, because ain't no way if seventh round draft pick is that good all the time. Okay, things just happen to kind of go his way sometimes. I'll just leave it at that because I ain't got no proof. Just my gut, which is usually pretty spot on, but you know. Now, see, watch me. I'm going to circle this dumb spot right here and just keep missing it. No, maybe I'm going to get it this time. Yeah, there. I don't think you're supposed to plow in tight circles. I think the whole idea is to plow straight lines mostly. Sometimes I go in circles right at the end. Oh, see that one little line? Oh. I wish we get the doggone one of those attachments, you know, the mods that you can stick on your tractor. Not the subsoiler, but not those little subsoilers, but that old stump grinder used to be able to create fields with it. I, I'm not a, I'm getting better at it, but I'm not a great big fan of these dragging these plows behind here. Okay, well there is another field, folks. Ta-da! I got that's not a half bad job of plowing there, if I don't say so myself. How about that? That came out pretty good. Ought to be able to get a little bit of, I was gonna chop this tree down and just square this off. This one and this one. Maybe I should have. I still could. I mean, there's 3 trees right here, though. And I couldn't even take the 4th one down, really. I wonder if I should do that. Just go ahead and make this a little bigger. Oh, decisions. I don't know. 'Cause I don't know. 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 I don't know These trees right here, man, the ones that a scorpion can't cut, are a pain in the rear end. They take quite a little bit of time. Well, you know what? Nah, I don't want to do it because right over, right over here's that goofy rock. The terrain starts going uphill right there. Excuse me. Yeah, the terrain starts going uphill right here. I think I'm just gonna leave that like it is for right now. I can always change it later. That's the neat thing about it. In the meantime, what did I do? Miss a little spot right there? Son of a gun. Sure did. How about that? I'll go back and pop that with this thing, and then we'll get the lime mobile out. Hit some lime on here. And then I got the Horse Pronto 9C, so I don't have to cultivate this after I put down the lime. There we go. Alright, you know, I'm gonna, yeah, a little rough on the edge right there, but that's okay. It's okay. I think, hit limit to fields. When I come off of there, I gotta make sure I hit that limit to fields things, because sometimes this goofy thing will drag unexpectedly on something else and rip up something you don't want ripped up. There we go. Man, I hate that. You know, I live in a cul-de-sac, and there's a house for sale in here. There's a couple houses for sale down the street here. And people use this doggone cul-de-sac, come up here and they gawk at that house and turn up here and they're gawking in your place, and you're like, what's going on? Be glad when those places sell. You get way too much traffic up here. Killer Weasel, hi, how you doing? How you doing, my friend? Sorry I haven't been able to get out to your place, man. If you look around here, you'll see I've been busy, dude. Man, I've been doing all kinds of stuff. I got some update videos out there you can look at to see all of it. And, man, I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good, really. I'm having a lot of fun up here on this mountain. That's for sure. And getting ready to, right now, throw down some lime on that field I just plowed. Oop. And I'm going to get some wheat down on it before the sun sets. This is 5:30, coming up 5:30 farm time on this thing, on this map. So when 1900 hours hits, it's 1724 now. When 1900 hours, ooh, whoa, what's going on there? When 1900 hours hits, it's what in the world is going on with this thing? What is going on? Whoa! Look at this. Anybody else see? Look at this thing. What is wrong with my fertilizer spreader? Wow. The Breedle just freaked out and went on its side for no reason. We're on flat ground, man. Well, this thing just freaked out. And when I grab it, it flips my tractor on the side. Look at it. It won't stay upright. The Breedle will not stay upright. Well, I'm going to have to reset it, I guess. Oh, that's creepy, man. Let me find it on the map here. That's, boy, that's messed up. Wow. That's kind of creepy, man. All right, we'll go through here and find the Breedle. I'll reset it. Yeah, that's what it looks like, right? It would not stay. It won't stay up. It won't stay upright. It wants to. There it is. I'll just reset this stupid thing. whatever was inside of it is now gone. I don't know if I had lime or fertilizer in it. I use it for both. Wow, that was messed up. Huh? We will just go. Yeah, killer, check it out. I'll go up in the air here real quick. I plowed all this, after I landscaped all this, and got the bushes all out, and then it's this kind of junk here. It looks like a little miniature golf course thing, right? So yesterday I plowed all this and planted grass. Excuse me, and did that in just sections, up to here, and then over here on this field, I chopped all these trees down, and then this is going to be all grass. And I planted that, got it all fertilized yesterday, and then I had two fields here. I went ahead and combined them, so I got all oats here, and then I cut this back off to grass. Excuse me, I got to put grass here, and then just did this field here. This is going to be start out with wheat, probably go to oats afterwards. I'm going to be raising a bunch of horses. Oh, and I didn't show you the cows. I got a cool cow place. Excuse me, I cut out the over here is the cow barn. Cows going to have a great view there. Check out what the cows get to look at every day. I mean, they're going to like that. That'll make some cows happy, I figure. They make a lot of milk, man. A lot of milk. So anyhow, that's what's been going on. Kind of in a nutshell here. That's kind of what's been going on. Takes time, though. A lot of tree cutting. Now, when I have 4 horses, and the sheep have kicked out I got $6,000 worth of wool sitting over by the sheep. I got to haul in. With the road runners. Yeah, I don't. This is the first time I've ever had a problem like that with this thing. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know what in the world happened. Just flipped out. And I've actually been considering, with all the trees I've got around here, I've been considering taking this spreader off the back end of this thing, because it gets me trapped. I don't know. It doesn't look very stable yet, does it? No, it doesn't. What is wrong with the Breedle? Look at that thing. It's just rocking. Is it my tractor? It must be the tractor. Let me see if I can fix the... let me disconnect that. Does my tractor need to be repaired? Okay, the tractor needs repair. I'll hit repair. I will then attach to the Breedle again. Did that do it? Oh, see, that's messed up. Look at that, will you? They said I needed a repair on the tractor. It must have been something to do with this hitch. Because once I've done the repair, this thing's settled back down. Wow. Whoops. Now I just did that, I think. Did I just do that? I don't think so. Wait a minute. Maybe it's not what was wrong. No, that's not what's wrong. This Breedle is jacked up, man. I got to get rid of it. Look at that. Wow. Oh, that is just terrible. What in the world is the deal with that? I'll reset it again. Since we're close to the shop. And I'm just gonna, I'll have to do something different, man. Wow, I should get rid of it. That's crazy. I ain't had no trouble with that until today. Huh, that's just awful. Awful, awful. Hmm. I wonder what's causing that mess. Here it goes again. You can see it rocking. But I can get it over here because you get more money if you bring it in here yourself instead of just selling it straight out of the garage. There we go. Woo! Look at that. That thing is fighting me, man. Son of a gun. All right, come around here. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Ah, get rid of this thing. Bye bye. All right, we picked up 58 grand. Now I got to buy a new one. Something, something I can use here. I need one that does both, though. It does lime. What about this one? Nope, just fertilizer. This goofy. I had this thing once before, but man, you got to fill it all the time. It only holds 1,800 liters. Are you serious? Is that the only options we have? Well, that's just nuts. That is nuts. This little booger or the Breedle. The only ones that throw lime. Well, you know what? I can bat that another way. I save my $58,000 and we go in here and we go right down here to lime required and turn it off. Now we no longer need lime. How about that? More than one way to skin a cat. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to go through that mess. 1,800 liter spreader. Or sit out there and let that Breedle flip me up in the... I don't know what's going on with that today. I wonder if that's just going on here in the stream. Huh, that could be too. Well, after the stream, I'll try... after the stream, I'll try the... I'll buy it again and I'll give it see if it'll ride, Because it could just be something happening out here on the stream, I reckon. Alright, so anyhow, we'll just plant, man. I've got the Horse Pronto 9C. I don't have to cultivate, so we'll just go get that son of a gun now. It's one less thing to do with not having to lime. And bang this thing out, man. You suit me just fine. Yes, sir. That'll suit me just fine. Yeah, and I looked and it was not broke. And I actually bought it. I repaired everything, and the doggone thing didn't want to go, man. So I don't know. I'll take a look at it after the stream. But this go around, we'll turn it off and just move on. At this point, I like to do all the steps, so I don't know. And it's been working all right. I said I'll look into it after this, see what comes out. All right, we're gonna put some wheat down here. Oops. Darn it, I keep passing it up. Wheat. Okay. And lower. Turn her on. And away we go. Yeah, Killer, this Tiny's on there. He's on his way to work. He was listening on the radio, he said. Yeah, it'd be good to get some more fields cut in on this thing, because I knew it needed something. I needed to get to putting some fields in when my wife walked by and looked at it and said, "Oh, that just looks so nice." I knew, oh, it looks too pretty. I gotta get this thing looking like a farm again. It was looking more like a campground or something, man. A nice one, though. This is for you, Weasel. Here's one. Oh, what's that? 16-mile-an-hour plowing? There you go. Yeah, we get this wheat up and running and harvesting, and then this is a planter, Killer. This is the Pronto 9C by Horsch. and it'll hump, man. It'll do the you can do the fast planting with it. And I like it because it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's easy to handle, you know. It's very responsive, you know. Yeah, it's a good little machine. Here's the Pronto 9C. But it manages, it's very responsive, you know, it's easy to handle. As long as you get enough horsepower with it, it's, you know, it rocks and rolls. And it's not that expensive. It's a little over 100 grand, you know. So it's one of the more affordable seeders on there. And it's got the, what I also like is once in a while I like to use the ridge markers, and it's got the ridge markers on it. So if you want to sit in like on a first person view, you can use the ridge markers and know you're gonna You don't have to be peeking out the window there. You know you're going to get everything covered. So anyhow, yeah, it's become my my favorite seeder sewing machine. We call them sewers on 17, you know, for so long. Then we get here and they want us to call them seeders again. So but yeah, it's nice. And so you can fast plant with it. It corners real well, man. You get it with a, and especially when you run it with a tractor like this that's got the crawl track instead of the wheels, man. You can just go to town with it. You see, it's humping 16 up a hill. That's on a incline right there. Not real steep, but it's a steady incline. Oh, got the crows. Yeah, this comes in handy when you're. This is how I had to plant at the yesterday's end of the farm day because I was planting. Was the last thing I was doing there before the sunset, and so the accelerated sewing came in handy. It got it got dark right at the end. I was using headlights for just the last little bit. All right, there we have that. Made quick work of that. The wheat is in, just like that. All right. Coming together, man. It's coming together. Well, I got to ride 4 horses, 5 minutes each. I need to wash up the equipment here. I could run. Let me check the price on the wolves. Make sure it's not dropping on me. I hope I didn't. I'm undecided about this. I've got straw laying here. I'm undecided about. I didn't want to buy a whole bunch of doggone storage buildings and those. You know, I mean they're neat and all, but I mean most real farms, if they don't have an old red barn or something, to stick this stuff in. And that's the other thing. Why can't we have a red barn, man? A red barn with some doors. Okay, that's what I grew up with. Kill them to make us a red barn. There's one in the intro to this game, and there's a decorative red barn. But yeah, how come we can't have a red barn that we can put stuff in, man? You know, the American Outback map on 17 had red buildings, but still not a complete big red barn, you know, that we could use. So it's enough of that. The Marwell barn is there's a red functional that you can put like straw in and stuff. I didn't know that. But I didn't. You know what? I left Marwell because I was doing it again. I gave it another shot, and Oh, I'm looking for the prices. And what happened was I had a worker go rogue, man, and he busted straight through the hedge and planted. I was picking up straw off of, well, let's see, it would have been field 15, I believe, if I remember the numbers right, because I think 18 is right next to it. And I was sowing 18 with a worker, and doggone guy drove straight through the hedge when I was off doing something else, and come back, and he had planted part of the field that I was still picking straw up off of. So I'm like, man, this thing's broken. So I said, to heck with that, and took off from that map. That map's giving me nothing but fits. So, so I just let her go, you know? All right, so let's see. I'm thinking I'll get the, let's go get this. I've got a trailer sitting down here we can get. And I think we'll take these pallets of wool in. So I got 3 full ones over there already. I'm gonna take them in and pick them up for $2,000 a liter, and yeah, I got $6,000 sitting there. I could use that before that price drops. That wool doesn't usually get up there too high on 19. I know horses. The horses are. Ooh, there's a tree. I run into that a lot. Where's my trailer? There it is. Yeah, see, I've been buying a lot of buildings and stuff. I just stick this stuff in the trees till I need it. All right, we'll take this down here and slap those 3 pallets on it, and run over to the spinnery real quick and pick up 6 grand. Then we'll ride horses and put away the gear, and that'll be a wrap today. On this farm day, I would say. Not necessarily my day. Oh, I drove past them. There we are. My grass is looking good, man. Looking good. Getting good and tall now. Yeah, I got 3 full pallets here now. So it's, these things are for my New Holland, but I can use this as well. Oh crap, wait a minute. I'm not thinking here, am I? Hold the bus. Hold the bus. I know what I want to do. Change of plan. Change of plan. I can do that. I can change the plan. Okay. Let me get this gizmo I've got over here. Still going to take the wool down, but a little different approach. Oh, doggone it. It's over here on the road. My stuff is scattered around just like my brains, man. Scattered brains, scattered equipment. Here's what I want. Right here. Load up the pallets with this, so I don't have to sit there and play around with the pallet fork. This will lift them up there. This will grab him and lift him right up there. Yeah, I appreciate the invites, Killer. Like I said, I've been trying to get this booger here all done, up and running. And I mean, it's taken a lot of time. You got to cut all these trees down, man. And, it just takes time, man. So I haven't been able to go help anybody's farm or participate much in anybody else's farms lately. The last couple, 3 days. But, I'll get out there. Oh, what the heck? I'll take this bale too, or that last bit too. What the heck? I can put another one out there, another pallet. Just do it like this, man. 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, and off we'll go. If I can line it up here, like I think I can. I've been getting pretty handy with this thing. Let me turn around though. Yeah. Am I gonna have room like that? I don't know. Kind of like. I'm gonna change that little one there, or I'm not gonna have enough room. Just grab this single one here. Alright, it's pretty light. I'll pop it on top of this one. It should ride okay. I know it'll try to tip us over, but with just one bale in there, it should be alright. There we go. And we'll grab these 2 here. Put a little light on them. Oh, too much. Oh, a little more. I get them both? Yep. Alright, I think this will work out pretty good. It's working out pretty good. Bring her down. Alrighty. And we'll set this down here for now. I'm hoping I don't have to unload those like that. I should be able to probably just drive into the sale point, I'm guessing. I've never sold any wool on this, so I'm guessing that the sale point will just, scarf them up like they normally do. Alright, here we go. We'll make some money. Like making money instead of spending it all the time. I don't have any money cheats on here, Killer. I got no government subsidies. I borrowed $500,000 altogether. $300,000 of that was the cow barn I bought. So Oxygen David map for now. Which map is that for the? For Morwell Manor? I hope so, because I love the cow barn. Man, I think that's the neatest cow barn of any. that have ever been on Farming Simulator. I think that cow barn is really cool, and I like the building next to it um, as well. That whole setup right there, that was neat. But you know those fields are just not working. Too many things broken. All right, I think this is the spinnery. There it goes. Boom, 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 boom. Take them out, man. Well, I see it took part of them. It took part of them, not all of them. Now, this is what I had to do on that cotton picking Ravenport all the time. You had to rock back and forth till you knock the dang bales over. Doggone it. And meanwhile, you don't know if they're dropping a price on you or not, since you didn't get the full sale on all of them together. Son of a gun. Alright, we're going to have to bang this thing over. Just like I had to do on Ravenport, man. Had to do this. There you go. Sell the wool. There you go. That's a heck of a way to have to sell the wool. But I got 2,000 on 2,000 2,000 per 1,000 liter. Yeah, and that's each pallet is 1,000 liters. So each full pallet, that is. Yeah, there you go. Just like they teach you in farmer school, man. See that? That's how you do it, man. Yeah. And so you just bang into that and knock it over, buddy. Alright. Got that done. Oh, I'm going to hit the brakes, and one thing I haven't done in some time is hit the save button. I'm going to do a quick save. Oh, because I would not be happy if that would crash on me after all the work I just did. Appreciate everybody popping in here today too, man. That's cool. If you're new to my stream, then if you feel like it, it'd be appreciated if you hit the old subscribe button. Whatever you feel like doing. Let's see, I got that finished up, and just dumping stuff off here right now. I've got next on my agenda. Oh, I got to pick up the grass over here once again. Clean up the sheep bin here. Be sure and do that. I don't think I need to wait for this little bit here. Oh. That tree is annoying. Okay. Did I miss one? Yep. Missed one here. There we go. Alrighty. That's all good. Okay. Check that off. Well, I might as well grab that wagon because I got to go back up by the horse den now. Make sure they're all good. Fed Stumpy a little while ago, but he was good for now. Run this back up here where I was keeping it. That's going to be a good field of wheat there, I got a feeling. That's going to be good. Got the oats over there. There's the home fort. There's Stumpy. I got 4 horses now. Like I said, 2 of them, Pablo and Freckles, they're ready to go real soon. They're 3/4 of the way raised, and so when they're all up, worth 50,000 each, we'll get rid of them. So I already started on another pair of horses, and really right now while I'm building this place, I only got time for about, 4 of them's pushing it, because they just, you got to ride them. You get more than that right now, it's just going to be a pain in the rear end. So, because there's only one of me, man. Only one. Alrighty. Let's see what the status of their stuff is here at the horse den. Yeah, everybody's good. Yeah, 37,625. Oh, Freckles and Pablo. Now, see, if I'm a guy naming a horse, this is going to be Freckles. But it's not. That's Pablo. This is Freckles. I suppose maybe you could call that Freckles. This is Stumpy's favorite horse. I got a cool picture of the 2 of them together. And off we go, man. I'm going to ride some horses around here. It's a good place to ride horses, that's for sure. Yep. You can see I got plenty of grounds left to go here. We can create however many fields you want to think about creating, really. It's just lots and lots of space. Oh, you Stumpy, clear over here. Again, see, this all used to be water right here where I'm on right now with the horse. That area, this all used to be water, and I accidentally that day found out you can just make this land rise up from underneath in a lot of places. So we shortened up that riverbed there, or whatever it is, that stream, and got some extra land use there. Didn't have to build the bridge I was thinking I was going to have to make. Head over here by the cow barn. I really like how this turned out. This is pretty much the way I envisioned it being. Once we cleared out a few trees, it's just the view across here was just cool as could be. I thought, man, if I'm a cow, I'm digging that. You know, that's a nice thing to have to stare at all day because you're just in that little ridiculous thing they call a pasture. It's no bigger than well, that's just ridiculous size of that. But anyhow, that's representative of pastures. So made a little bridge here to go across. And, I mean, this is just a nice area. All right, Freckles, let's take off, buddy. I'll try not to run into anything. I own this land up here, but there's not a whole lot you can do with it, I don't think. I mean, other than just, you know, do the trees, log the trees, you know, cut them down. But I don't know what in the world I would put up here. Just, yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know, I know it's just a game, but you gotta like that. That looks nice. All right, let's head back, buddy. I think your turn's about up. Got 3 other guys waiting. No, it's still 86%. Not quite 100% yet. All right, let's slow her down. Sometimes that 5 minutes goes fast, sometimes it goes slow. Yeah, 94, 95. We're getting there. By the time we get back, it'll be 100%. Yeah, especially if I get turned around and get lost again. That seems to be an occurrence that happens frequently. There we go, buddy. Oh, don't hit the tree, man. Don't hit the tree. Yep. That's 100, right? Yep. Up and over you go, buddy. All right. We'll brush them when we get back. Get them all ridden. Get them all ridden first. There's Pablo. Take Pablo out. No, that's good, Tiny. Yeah, that's like I said, I was like watching you grind those stumps down. I was like, oh my, that's going to take a little time. But it's all good. Heck, we got the time. That's what I was telling Reaper earlier. Is just really no big reason to get in any big rush. Heck, you got you don't get anything for getting done, not necessarily. You know, don't get no real money, so might as well relax and enjoy it. It's been a good horse, old Pablo here. I like these Pinto horses and the Palominos. They're nice horses, but I like the other ones too. They're all good. I like horses. Used to ride them back home. These marshlands over here are a trip, man. This is a crazy area over here. It's like, what a mess. This is going to be something I take on eventually. We're going to have a beautification project right here. As we clean up all these all the petrified wood logs laying around here, and what have you. Look at all kinds of junk around here to clear out. And so this will be down the road a little ways. So that's what I say. This map is tons of stuff that you can do on it. If you're willing to put in the work on it, I mean, it's just so much more fun than just going to the map. You know, you got the fields, and you're gonna do the same thing over and over to each one. It doesn't really matter what map you're on. It's the same drill, you know, same drill. So that's why I like this a lot better. Taking it a little easy in here. I don't want to make Pablo run into something we don't want to run into. All right, there you go, bud. Boy, Stumpy got a big mouth. You can hear Stumpy from everywhere, man. Yeah, that's right, Tony. This map is, you know what it is? It's just whatever your imagination can conjure up, pretty much, you know? Yeah, see the marshlands, that's what I was just in, and I want to take that on eventually, yeah. So I'm turning this into, get this all set up around here to where it looks more like what people are maybe used to. Because, I mean, if you look around this place, there were tons and tons and tons of trees, and I've got this all cleared out nice, and this, well, I'll tell you, it ain't the way it looked when we got here. That's for doggone sure. And, all right, let me check real quick. We got 94%. Okay, we're almost done here, Pablo. But yeah, man, just whatever you can dream up, pretty much, man. If we got the equipment to pull it off, you know, and the patience. A lot of it takes some patience, because especially that, you know, cutting down the trees and hauling them off. I mean, that's, I enjoy doing that. So far anyhow, I haven't burned myself out on it yet. So for the time being, this is my game. This is what I like to do. Okay, there's 2 down, 2 to go. Let's jump on, let's see, this is, I believe, just Jake. Yep. Old Jake. This pretty horse. All black horses, real pretty. Yep. I'm gonna go back this way. Take a little different path here. Jake, now this way. I thought this was kind of cool. I stuck my fertilizer crap back there in the woods where you can't really see it unless you're back in here. I'm sure the real estate folk like that. Doesn't interfere with the curb appeal. Okay. You see, this was all trees too. I got this all opened up now, back to this back road. And I've been back here cutting some trees back here. This is a little challenging. I found out back here. Oop, slow down, slow down. This is a challenging area to cut these trees down here, man. The tractors were not real pleased to be up in here. So that's going to be something to watch, because this just keeps getting steeper and steeper. As you can see, here's some stumps I haven't even taken out from up here, because I'm like, I ain't going to bother right now, because they're not bothering me. I ain't going to bother them, you know. I'm not planning on putting anything back in here. Just leave this pretty much the way it is, put more trees in as we need to. That's a cool little path. They got way too many of these bushes, man. A little variety would be a little bit, I think, better. They're the same dumb bush, thousands and thousands of them popped along in a row here. Like, hey, I ain't never been anywhere that had this many bushes just grown up everywhere. I mean, I haven't been everywhere, but I ain't never seen nothing like it. Usually have some spaces in between them. But, oh, look at here. I got money on the ground. Oh, my. I got a stack of wood here from a tree I cut down, and we didn't take in. What do you know? That's when you know you've been cutting a lot of trees, is when you can't remember everywhere you've got them. All right, I'll have to keep that in mind. I got a tree laying down here, all cut up and ready to make some money. That's weird. I think that's the first tree I've seen happen like that, or I didn't get it picked up. Pretty much decided I'm going to go silage bales here. I thought about doing the silo, but it's just a pain in the rear end to get much grass around here, and so at least in the beginning, I'm going to be just doing some silage bales. We'll see how it goes. Maybe later, get more settled in here, and some more grassy areas build up here. Then maybe we'll go with the old-fashioned grass silo, and you know the drill. And that's, you know, making silage that's fun, sorta. I don't mind it. Well, we're at the cabin. And that means we're right across from the horse stable here. Now that you can see it from here now, we cut out so many trees yesterday. We were cutting in here yesterday, so you can get through here now. Couldn't walk through here like this yesterday. Alright, Jake's at 100% there, it says. So one more, and then we'll brush them and call it a day in here on the old stream. There you go, Jake. And lastly, but not least, oh, that's Jake. There she is, Jean. Come on, Jean. Oh, don't throw me in the air. There we go. Yeah, let's go this way this time. Haven't been up this way. This heads up. This heads up to Tiny's place, if I'm not mistaken. That's cool. Well, this is a nice area. Now, you know what? I've been so busy that I have not even seen any of this. Never been here before. Now, this is cool. Boy, a lot of those trees. Most of the trees right here, yeah, are the bad trees, I call them, because you can't use a scorpion to cut them down. Gotta stand there with the chainsaw and the pain in the rear end, man. They look okay, but definitely are a pain to chop down. Interesting, we have the clippity clop of the hooves up here in the soft grass. There's a little more of a thud there, that's better. Back off. Oh, this is nice up here, man. Sure is. This is cool. Whoa. Boy, we're gaining altitude big time. Better slow down here now. Have no idea where we are. Oh, well, no, that can't be my dog. Not clear up here. Unless he followed us up here. He better not have followed us up here now. This is the doggone area he was running around in the other night when he took off on me. What's down here? Turn around here. What we got right here? I think we got maybe a little shortcut down here. Run my head into the tree there. Oh. There we go. Down, that's where we want to go. Oh, this is nice. Very nice. Oh, look at her. Oh, you look at that. Boy, that's nice. Mercy, mercy. Tell you what, for a game, making sure make some picturesque photos here. That's for sure. That is for sure. Well, let's see if I can get down this thing without killing us. I said I'm not sure where in the dickens we are. I don't think this is the way they intended for people to go. Oh, we got some rocks now. Woohoo! Easy does it there. We got a good horse here. Gene's doing a good job here getting us down so far. Okay, Gene, it's up to you. Oh, this baby is like crazy straight down. Woohoo! Take a run for it, Gene. There we go. Oh, that's neat. That is just neat. Whoa, hang on, not that way. Not that way, girl. Okay, there you go. Go down a little sideways here. I think I see a building over that way. I think we're getting close to doing it right here. There's home. Wow, we went clear back around on. We had a pretty good little run there. How about that? Came out clear down at the other end here by the sheep. Okay. That was a good workout. We have certainly accomplished a lot of things today. We got the field created and planted. All the animals have been tended to. Still don't have any cows. Knew that when we got the. I knew that when we got the barn there. It was going to be a while before I could put anything in there, but I wanted to get that situated and worked up the way I wanted. So it's been good. We got. Here we go. Come here, Pablo. We'll get your brush here. He runs off a lot. Pablo's kind of wild still. He's 3/4 of the way done here, but he's a little touchy, that guy. I guess they call that spirited, you would call it. Come here, Jake, you're dirty. There you go. Good looking horse, Jake is. More gentle, too, than Pablo. Oh, Freckles, what are you doing? Nudge me in the air like that. Come here. This one, too. Palomino. Look at that. I got to run alongside of it and brush him. What's up with that? Okay, you're done. You don't appreciate it. I ain't going to mess with you too long. Ah, Gene, where are you, girl? Come here. There you go. All right, Gene and Jake are far more gentle than Jake and Pablo, that's for sure. Okay. And they have everything they need. In regards to food and water. Yep, 75% there on the Pinto and Palomino. So tomorrow morning, be even closer. Only a couple more days left of them, I think. All right. Well, let me get out of this pen. And I hear you. I hear you, Stumpy. Here we come. There he is. He's waiting on me. I'm coming, buddy. There you go. Hey, Stumpy, Stumpy, Stumpy. Come here, buddy. Come here, baby. Come on. Here you go. Oh, good boy, good boy. Good boy. Here, get your food. Get your food there. Get your tail end out of the doghouse. You're kind of sticking in and out of the doghouse. Ain't you? Huh? Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Oh, it's nice how you can just roll right through there like that. Yeah, without hurting yourself even. I know you're a good boy. Good boy. All right, good boy. Make sure you get full. All right. Yep, good boy. All right. Good boy. All right. Well, folks, I'm so glad you're able to come by today and catch the live stream, see what we're doing up here in Grizzly Mountain. We are at 18:32 hours of the farm day. It's going to be dark here in just a few minutes, so we're going to knock down. And thank you all very much. If you're new and you haven't subscribed and would like to, please do so. And you can give us a like. Would be appreciated too, or the other if you didn't like it. But I'm sure you probably liked it. So anyhow, have yourself a good rest of the afternoon on this beautiful Saturday. And we'll catch you next time. Don't forget to check the YouTube for daily video updates. And take care of yourselves, will you? Sixwheelin' Pop Pop. We're gone.